Hey guys, Jimmy here. Today in Roblox we're playing some more Pokemon Fighters EX. As you can see on screen right now, today we are going to be checking out the shiny Marshadow. So obviously a few days ago I did a little guide on where to exactly find the Marshadow. And also in that video I showed you the animation that it has for when you attack. So it does have an animation like every other single Pokemon game. Well, should. No, it's like they're not always in it, but they should be in it. But we're checking out the Marshadow. Also the event is still going until I think I don't think it's this Saturday. I think it is the next Saturday. I think it's going to end on the 4th of November, I believe, because I think they're extended week since also it wasn't uploaded on time. Well, not really on time, but when they said they'd be able to upload it, because I think Google had like some issues with it and then just had like just busy on top of that. But anyway, today we're checking out the Marshadow and the shiny Marshadow. Might check out the reflectives in a later video. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. Because honestly, we've already checked out we've already checked out Chompy, we've already checked out Squirtle. I've already shown you where to get Marshadow. Already shown off shiny Dusknoirs, the reflective Dusknoirs evolution line, and then the reflectives Gorgeists evolution line. So now only left for this update left for me to do is show off the shiny Marshadows. Also, this is what the Marshadow looks like. If you don't know exactly where it spawns, I'll just tell you now. It spawns near the haunted mansion or the haunted house. It can spawn in the vicinity of it, not just inside of it. It can spawn like on next to the acid pit, in the acid pit. I think it can spawn next to the volcano, like pretty much like in the general vicinity. I'm probably pronounced that completely wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna quickly show you the moveset, I guess, first, just in case you're thinking, oh, easy kills. I mean, I need to get kills for bones for more rare candies. Fortunately, it's not that great. Endeavor is a pretty good move, but also you have to be low hit points for it to really be effective, which means you're probably going to die very quickly. So yeah, wouldn't exactly do that. The only moves that you get right now are the 3 elemental punches, and shadow punch, which isn't really an elemental punch, but the shadow punches. So 4 punching moves, copycat to reuse the moves if you really want to, and endeavor, which, like I said, Endeavor isn't really that great unless you're low health, but you don't really want to be low health in this game, especially when people just run around earthquaking everyone, because that's really fun. But also, like I said, not exactly too many great moves for it right now. Also, it doesn't get Shadow Sneak, which is, and again, for this Pokemon game, moves that are like physical contacting moves usually aren't the best. Usually one, like, for example, I mean, like, this is when it attacks, the move will stick right next to you. It doesn't like launch off like a shadow ball, for example. Quick attack is okay because obviously you get around the map quicker. Plus, it's a little bit easier to hit those moves since you can move a ton quicker. So Shadow Sneak would be really good on this. Actually surprised it isn't in the game yet, because also all the Shadow Sneak is quick attack, but a different name and a different type. And I think that's the only difference. There's exact same power, the exact same accuracy, just a different type and a different name. That's the only reason why I think it's different. So surprisingly it isn't in the game yet. I guess they want to make their own animation for it, although I'm pretty sure none of the quick attacking moves has any animation. Like Tackle, I don't think it does. Quick attack, I don't think it does. Extreme Speed, I don't think it does. So not really sure why Shadow Sneak isn't in the game. And also Spectral Thief is also one of the newer moves that isn't in the game yet. Like I said, not really sure how it's going to work in this game, because also it steal stats and then attacks, although in this game they might flip it and have you attack and then you steal those stat increases, because stealing them before is going to be a little bit of a problem, because if it works in the general vicinity of your Pokemon, that means you could probably steal stats from multiple Pokemon, not just a single one. So it'll probably work different in this game. Others might just not add it in general. I'm completely fine with that because of how broken Marshadow is. So I'll be glad with it not really getting Spectral Thief, or just having Spectral Thief but none of that stat stealing nonsense. Or if they do add it in, I'm pretty sure they'll just add it, they'll make it so you'll steal the stats after you've already attacked them. Because I'm not gonna lie, stealing stats and then attacking them's a little BS. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, that's a nice silence you just got there. Here, instead of me just attacking you and then stealing it, and you might survive a hit, how about I just steal those and then attack you with it? Oh, by the way, I also have 125 base speed, So that means I outspeed the majority of the majority of every single Pokemon pretty much. So yeah, not OP at all. Not OP. I say not OP. No, not broken at all. Not at all. But yeah, Ice Punch. I mean, that's a fairly good move. It doesn't get Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb would be pretty good in this game. Not sure if Rock Tomb even is in. I don't think it's actually in this game, unless it's a TM. I think it's a TM for Marshadow. Jump Kick would be okay. That might work out as a I guess Jump Kick and High Jump Kick would be the exact same as like a Tackle again. Maybe that they might have to add a different animation for the Pokemon for that, which also not every Pokemon has animations yet, so that's probably not going to come in for a while. Rolling Kick, no idea. Force Palm, I thought it was in the game, but I guess not. Pursuit's going to be a little bit difficult. Counter would be pretty cool. Drain Punch would be okay on this Pokemon. Not like the greatest movesets though, but anyway, the main focus also is about for the Shiny Marshadow, but if you don't exactly know what the differences between the shinies are, for example, here's the normal Marshadow, just pretty much black, like a grey I guess is a better way to put it, Marshadow, and then if I go into the shiny one, you can see pretty much the exact same. I don't think there's actually any differences at all between the normal and the shiny form before it attacks. Now then, also I'm going to go back into the normal Marshadow. I've already shown you this the animation, because also I just use it to move to like show you the patheticness of the punching moves in this game, unfortunately, because it's pretty difficult to run around. Then again, 125 base speeds, I mean it's a little bit easier, but at the same time, if you're going up against the Deoxys, you aren't going to hit any of those moves unless they run into you on purpose or accidental, I guess. But anyway, also when you use a move, your Marshadow will change forms into its attacking form, I guess. Where it gets a green hood, pretty much like a Robin Hood, to be honest. It looks pretty cool, I really like it. But the green one, I like. The shiny one, I really love. But also, the eyes change a little bit, become red, and then it goes like, is it the iris, which is the middle part? But pretty much like the center of its eyes become yellow. The tips of the hood become yellow as well. Or like I think it's meant to be like a golden color, not really yellow, but yellow goldish, and then the hood becomes green, and after like, I don't know, what was that, like 15 seconds, 20 seconds, it'll revert back into the normal form. Also, for the punching moves though, you can just spam them, and you get all these different effects. Pretty cool, I guess, for the punching moves, but still pretty pathetic, to be honest. Not the moves in general, I mean the moves animations are really good, and the moves themselves are pretty good, but in this game, they're kind of underwhelming, especially for like an OP Pokemon that's meant to be like broken, and is known for its brokenness, for its spectral thief and stuff like that. Oh, in this game, let's tell you, yeah, it's only slightly better than the Magikarp. Which is a good thing, I guess, in a way, because that means people aren't going to be able to just run around with this thing, destroying everyone, because that's how unfair Marshadow is, to be honest. But anyway, there's Marshadow. Let's go show off the shiny Marshadow, and again, not really too much of a difference, just the attacking form, but if in case you don't know where it is, I'm going to show you, okay? Any more bones? Oh my gosh, I hit the bone jackpot. Give me all of these. I need those rare candies for the future updates, just so I don't have to level them up for hours. But also, this is the shiny one, already shown the normal form of. The eyes are already yellow, and are already red, I guess, on the outer layer, but when you attack, also the, I guess what is it, there's like the eyelashes, but it gets like a flame aura to its eyes, which is a weird way to put it. But also, the only really difference between the normal and the shiny form is that the green hood gets transformed or turned into a purple hood, which I prefer the purple one. The green one reminds me so much of Robin Hood's. I actually really still like it, but the purple one, I like it a little bit more better, because also it's meant to be like a shadow Pokemon that hides in the shadows. That's why it's called Marshadow, I guess. The green kind of stands out because it's a little bright, so you wouldn't really expect it to be really great than Marshadow. It's just trying to hide, especially the yellow tips as well. Don't really understand that. But when it's a purple, also like usually the nights like pretty dark colours. Purple's one of those colours as well. That's like fairly dark. And I think it goes pretty well with Marshadow's design, to be honest, and I love it. But anyway, I think I'm leaving it off there. Fairly short video, I know, but honestly, if you don't know where to still find it, I've already done a video on it, but just in case you don't want to go, we'll just waste more time to watch that video, I'll just show you again. Also, Haunted House, it can spawn in the vicinity of this area, so I believe it can spawn anywhere up to here, so like up to these walls pretty much. I think it can spawn up to the volcano. I think it can spawn inside of Haunted House as well, but where I got mine, was right on this little hill where these bones are. So mine spawned in this little patch of grass here. Also, you can't jump up here. I suggest having teleport just in case it does, so you don't have to like waste all your time trying to do this, especially if you're bad at parkour or obbies. But you have to do the obstacle or the little I guess it's like an obby, right? To get the Marshadow if it does spawn up here, unless you have teleport, which I would suggest. Damn it! I wanted those bones. Fine, I'll leave them. But that's pretty much the shiny Marshadow, and I guess how to get it again. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to leave it off there. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. What do you think of the shiny Marshadow? Do you prefer the normal one or the shiny one? And let me know how, if you was behind like the the graphics team. Not exactly the development team, I guess. It's more like the graphics team or the artists, I guess, behind Pokemon. How would you guys do shiny Marshadow differently? Because also, right now it's cool, but that's only when it attacks that it's cool. When it's not attacking, it's in its normal form like this. I don't think there's any differences. But let me know in the comments down below how you would have changed the shiny one to make it a little bit more appealing to hunt. I mean, it's still a pretty cool shiny to hunt, I guess, because of how broken it is, but it's pretty difficult to like find it unless you are paying attention to the shiny sparkles, which some people have missed in the past. But let me know in the comments down below, how would you change the normal form, not the fighting form? Fighting form I think is really good in my opinion, but the normal form I don't think it changes at all. It's a little bit boring because obviously you put all that time into it and it's just like, okay, shiny Magikarp's literally 100% better than this because it actually changes. Like, there's so many Pokemon that have bad shinies, but this one is probably one of the worst shinies that I've ever seen for the normal forms. Also, it has its attacking form, which I think is really cool, but that's only when it attacks, which isn't too often, to be honest. Especially if you don't even play multiplayer and you're playing like adventure mode only in Pokemon games, you're not really going to see the shiny form that much. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.